So you must be looking at this right here and thinking, what's up with this? You just want to put Amber Heard in every single video, but I promise there's going to be a strong connection here between these two. I'm not going to get into anything in detail about personality, what they did, why they ended up where they were. We're going to mostly talk about numbers here. Well, mostly. So as you know, the big controversy here now is Dylan, who I'm sure everybody knows at this point, is a spokesperson for many big billion-dollar companies, and some people just can't figure out why. And I couldn't really at first either. I've got an idea. I'm up on a lot of things that I don't talk about on the channel, but something didn't occur to me. And there's a similarity here with Amber. Now, Dylan on TikTok has gotten over 1 billion views. It's just a number to you and me. We think, oh wow, 1 billion views. Oh man. But when a company sees someone's gotten 1 billion views, they think about potential customers and how many customers will buy their product based on the sheer number. Now, when you take that many people, you can't even break it down to their politics, their gender, their religion. It's just 1 billion people. Some of them won't buy it, of course not, but a lot of them will. And that's the main reason that Dylan is now a sponsor for these corporations, which people are going crazy trying to figure out with opinions left and right. It's all about numbers. I couldn't figure out exactly why it was about numbers until I found out how many views Dylan actually got. Now, Amber is in a similar boat. As we know, Aquaman 2 is coming up. They've got Amber in the movie. Now, as of right now, she's not getting big offers from movie corporations and companies and things like that because I personally think there's going to be a cooling period since she lost the trial. But, like Dylan, like I was saying, Amber Heard was involved in something in which she was one of the main players of two people that got about 1 billion views. On YouTube alone, I'm pretty sure the trial between Amber and Johnny got hundreds of millions, most likely 1 billion. So now, what companies will do if Aquaman 2 is even fairly successful is they're going to be like, well, there's definitely people who don't like Amber. We know that. There's a lot of Johnny fans out there, absolutely. But she was in something that got 1 billion views, so why not take a chance and see what happens? In a very similar way that we see happening with Dylan right now. Obviously, Amber did something that was proved wrong. She's known to have committed perjury. But the similarity is they're going to ignore people, naysayers that aren't fans of these people, and take chances based on sheer numbers. I looked this up about Dylan, and it actually says Dylan's YouTube videos got over 1 billion views. I thought it was TikTok, but TikTok also has a ton of views, well over 100 million, something like that. Doesn't make a difference. The point is, sheer numbers alone is what got the attention of corporations. A lot of people tell me, well, Aquaman 2 is going to tank, it's going to do bad, Amber's in it, no one's going to see it. And you know what? I wish that was true, based on the fact that she's been proved to have defamed Johnny, committed perjury. Yes, I'm with you. I hope that happens. But I just think based on sheer numbers, people are going to want to see that person from the trial in that movie, good or bad. Now, it might not do good. We've got no idea. It could be a little bit strange in other ways that'll hurt the box office. But assuming it does average, well, we might have the Dylan effect with Amber. It's almost like one of those things where it doesn't matter whether you're a fan or not, you just want to see it, you just want to hear the news. Even if you're not a fan, you just want to see it, you just want to hear the news. Almost like what happened with Howard Stern in the very beginning. Howard Stern now, not a fan. But when he was up and coming, 20 something years ago or more, what happened was the people who hated him wanted him off the air, listened longer than his fans because they had to hear what he said next, which is similar to Dylan and also to Amber in a way where people who dislike her just want to see what happens and what she does next. So that's the similarities between these two. It's my opinion for the most part, but the one thing I know for sure, we know for sure, is when someone pulls those kind of numbers or is involved with something that got those kind of numbers, there's always going to be someone who's going to take a chance and hire them and give it a shot. And then what happens is some other companies see that chance happening and they want to take the same chance, kind of like a domino effect. If you don't want Aquaman 2 to do so good, the best thing you could do is remind people of what happened in Virginia. If you completely leave Amber alone, ignore her, make her irrelevant, well, people will forget. In the same way you forget about things that other celebrities did and you just see their movies because, it's off your radar. You don't research it. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. There's a lot more I could say on Dylan, but it's not quite where this channel usually goes. But I figured I'd pitch in just a little bit. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.